we are enormously inefficient at digesting and turning fructose into energy. That's fruit sugar. So smoothies can be incredibly problematic for people on a weight loss journey, because when you buy them out in the world, they tend to put tons and tons of fruit, which is more than we can actually handle at one serving for most people. And then also there's all sorts of extra overloaded powders and things that either just didn't occur in nature, so our body is never going to assimilate them as well, or two, they are adding on so many more energy points for your body, calories that you are not going to use, that you are really going to end up storing a lot of that energy as fat. So for people on a fitness journey, they can be actually a stick in your wheel rather than, a rocket launcher for you. We're going to build a better smoothie, and I suggest you make these for yourself at home. And if you're ordering out, you order very carefully. You want to keep a smoothie simple. You're going to start with frozen berries. Get them organic, because berries are known to be pesticide bombs. Really important. And we're going to go with just about a cup. This might be a little more than a cup. Measure it into one of your bowls so you kind of always know. So only 1 cup at a time is basically on average what you can imagine that your body can handle and send to your liver to be turned into glycogen, which it will then be able to use as energy. It can't just use fructose as it comes, from the fruit. It has to be turned into glycogen. Anything that your body doesn't have enough receptors to take to your liver will go down into your gut, and what will that sugar do? It will feed bacteria, and you will end up bloated. So if you eat a bunch of fruit all at once, like a fruit salad, or you eat a smoothie and you feel yourself bloated with an hour or two later, it could be that you just can't digest that much fruit. It's individual for everybody. You kind of have to find out for yourself. About a cup is really safe for everybody. I then add the veggies. This is where you really want to try to add. I go with spinach. I find kale to be too much raw for me and a lot of my clients. Spinach seems to be no problem, and this is an excellent source of a dark leafy green. We know we're getting tons of antioxidants from the berries. We're getting anti-inflammatories. We're also getting a massive dose of iron from the spinach, which is going to give you a burst of energy. So that'll be really enormously helpful. And then we want to go with a nut butter. We don't want to go with a protein powder or anything synthetic. Let's go to nature and pick any nut butter. These are high in protein. They're high in a beneficial fat. They're going to give you all sorts of nutrition that you need, and much better than just some synthetic protein powder. And it's rich and delicious. What I want you to do is measure out what 1 tablespoon of a protein powder, or of your nut butter, looks like in your spoon, and then have a sense of that, because we're getting a couple hundred calories per tablespoon. So you might want to do a spoon and a half or something like that. Know for yourself what that is. A little pro tip, put it on top of your spinach so it doesn't get all over the sides of your blender, which makes it much harder to clean. Now you're going to add your oat milk. I use oat or hemp. We're going to go with a plant-based milk because it's going to be less inflammatory. And oat milk is fantastic because, and hemp as well, they're higher in protein, and this is full of electrolytes. So as a workout, a post-workout snack, oat milk is a fantastic choice to replace those electrolytes you've lost and bring yourself back to balance. We're going to go with about a cup to a cup and a half. You'll measure it out for yourself, and then I basically put as much ice as it's going to be in my smoothie cup, and I'll do that. I don't like it too icy. We'll try here and see, and then we're going to just give this a little blend and see what happens. Almost done. Perfect. So that's enough for me. So all I'm going to do is dump this ice out, and then I'll be right back. So again, you can add however much ice works for you. I like a smoothie I can actually drink right away. Some people, like to sip at it for a while. However you like it. We haven't overloaded this with too many calories. We just have the right amount of energy to get us from meal to meal, which is how we want to strategize our food. And this is, again, a super dose of antioxidants, anti-inflammatories, fiber, and omega-3 acids, beneficial fats, protein, everything you could possibly want in a glass. Enjoy.